So
let us open fresh.
Afresh. We open it afresh. So we close.
Yeah.
Or we can open.
Okay.
Open this one.
Yeah. But this one you have already added. You saved when you added.
Okay. Open. Which one was it? Let's go here. Analyzed. You see?
Yeah.
This is analyzed. Wow. How did we get that other file? Where did you get it from?
Yeah.
The one with many floors.
I did it last night.
Oh no, the one with the staircase.
Yeah, I was adding it last night. I was practicing.
So.
And then I saved it.
Or the one that we've just closed, the one with many floors.
Yeah.
Or you didn't get a challenge.
Yeah, I was getting challenge. Just you saved the staircase, not the flop. Mama said staircase. Just maximize this one. I'm sure. It's already you added. You see, I want to add these things. I'm brave.
Also, what you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do? We add a staircase here.
Yeah, and now you don't have that challenge of having, you see, the shells not spread.
Aligned.
Yeah. You need to align.
Okay. So it's aligned here, don't you see?
Yes.
And here.
We want to imagine not aligned.
Or you want us to...
Yeah. From where we started yesterday.
So you want us to break this thing into two?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So where is the one that doesn't have this? We have to open the other one. This one. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Search from here now.
So we go to author mode. Author. View it from Y.
Okay.
So the shell that was.
So we need to add stairs here now.
We need to add stairs. So let's go to the template. So we say this is a template.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see how. Okay, so this staircase, we said we need to trace where the staircase is.
Yes.
It's a template. And let's check again. So S3 again. So the staircase is from this point to this point. That's the flight. X up to that point. This is the flight. And this flight is this big up to the center line of the beam is 1300.
Yeah.
So we need, because we are modifying this staircase, we need another, we need 1300. No, 1300. Sorry, what did I do? Here we go. 1300. Yeah. And
so taking the outer edge of the stair. Center line from column, center line of the beam.
Yeah. 1300 this way, this one.
Yeah.
This is 1300 there. We have 1300. So, and this is the point of the landing, L1. So if you do S2, this is a flight, it's another flight, so we need the other side here, Ly, Ly, S2. So we come this way, that way, that way.
So this one is 1300 or
Let's see.
1200.
D2. We type D2. 1300 still. So what we want to do is to ensure that this place is aligned. So why don't we just start from the template? You get it? So we align it from the template here. You want us to do the way we did.
Yeah, the way we did yesterday.
You want us to do the way we did yesterday. You don't want us to start from the template.
Which is better.
You know, yesterday we did it like that because we had not done a proper template.
Yeah, we can do that one later.
Okay, so we did like we did yesterday.
Because that's cases we end up like this, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we are doing, okay, fine. So the staircase edge comes there. You see. So we're going. So we need this shell because it's a full shell. We're going to divide by 2.
So our focus is these shells. Can you minimize? Our focus is these shells, not these ones. Even this one is not coming.
Yes, because when you do the staircase, when you're going to do the staircase, where it touches the floor is here, because at the start of the landing and at the end of the landing.
So we don't care about these two sides.
Yeah, here you already, this beam, you're already climbing, you are off the beam. The beam remains below.
On this side.
When you come, the beam remains below again. You climb, the beam is so much below, so you are approaching this level, the level of the other floor. You come and connect here. So this point, this staircase will be connected to the column at that point.
That's fine. Okay.
So we just connect here to do it here and here. So at that point, if you check where exactly this construction line is here, LX. So the difference is D2 13.415 millimeter. 13.415 millimeter. Yeah. So in this 13 point, if you divide this by 2, you will be off by 13.415 millimeter. So if we come back to this, let's come back to this. Is this shell 1, 2, 3? So we're going to divide this by 2, and this beam here we divide by 2. So input modeler, even modeler, we can come to input beams, split beams. Sorry, not beams. Let's go to shells first. Shells, split shells, split shells, split shells. So if I bring my cursor here, it's showing this is Y. This is Y, and that side is X. You see? Let me make it a bit transparent. See, there's a Y here, and on this side is an X.
Yes, clear.
And there's an X here. So we're dividing X. So subdivision in X are 2, subdivision in Y is just 1. So let me remove the transparency again. So
Just click on it.
there, I've divided it into two. So we are done. Or we also need to break the other one into two, but we'll know how much to move. 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's break this one as well. Okay, done. So let's break the beam as well. Beams, split beams. It's this area. 1, 2, 3. Easy.
You need that group or it automatically?
When you're going to split beams,
it
will not show the shells. So again, we're splitting 1, 2, 3. This area. So I go back. 1, 2, 3. This one. Split into two. Again, 1, 2, 3. Split this into two. So now go back to the modeler. At the modeler, I'm going to know how much I move this point so that these two nodes here, so that they are aligned with the, let me put the nodes on. So these two nodes, that one and that one, so that they are aligned with their correct positions.
Sure.
Yeah, because now they are just a center between here and here.
Yeah.
So we come here. This is a construction line. Let's check how much here. D2, 13.415. Okay, 13.415 millimeter. So in just going to be 0.01345, is it?
Yeah.
So this point, let me put on the nodes. Just move the nodes only. We break this beam. We broke this beam. We didn't break this one. You notice? Let's break these beams. Split this beam. One is split. It's split. Okay, fine. So 13. So this point, these 2 points, we move in this direction by come here and then z increment negative 0.01345.
Is there any indication, anything showing you this is X or you?
This is Z.
Yeah, you can do it from there.
This is X and
Y is down.
Y is upward. Let me show you. This is Y.
So it's clear, you can see it from the model.
Yes, you can see. But if you don't want to see, you don't want to keep seeing the grids, you can remove them from there. Or you can put them on. So it's this point that we are moving in that direction, which is Z. Negative. I'd put a negative, it's there. So Y increment is 0. X increment is 0.
Yeah. Number of increments.
Number of increments is 1.
Yeah.
You see? So move. I've moved. So when I move, we are coming to this point. It's at 12.457 in Z. 12.457. Let's confirm if that's correct. So this point is this one, and this is our origin at this point. D2 destination. What did I do? This point and this one. D2 11.95. That's what we need from the origin here to in Z. There's an issue. You know, we split the second shell, not the third one. So we need to have split this one.
Understand.
So we leave this one.
It will not disturb us. No?
That's not it. Even if you leave it like that's no problem. Let's just split this one. Input beams, shells, split shells. This one, split shells in X. So it's this one, not that one, is it?
Yeah.
Done. So beam is for the beams we had split the correct one.
Oh.
So pick this one, pick that one. So now we move by that much. Move. So let's now check, confirm that we are at this next. This the one the point is supposed to be there, the node. D2 measure 11.95. That's what we need to see here. That's what we need to see here. So 11 point here. 11.9.
That's correct.
Is okay. Is it?
Yeah.
So from there we now go into, so our staircase comes connects here. So let's check this lower one. The lower one, our staircase, the edge of the staircase is coming to that point. So insert LX, check this D2, that's 86.366 millimeter.
85.
Sorry, 85.366 millimeter.
Yeah.
So we are moving this point up to there.
Yeah.
So 85.3. Let's measure it again. 85.366 millimeter. Is it? You can even type it here, text edit and copy it. If you don't want to keep remembering, Control C and I delete it from there. So I have it on the clipboard. Let me remove it, edit here. So I have it on the clipboard. So let's come here, back here. I pick this point, this node, and that node. So they are moving in negative Z. So this, oh, those were millimeters. I need, okay, fine. So negative, Control V, 0.0854. Is it?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's negative 0.0854.
Yeah.
Move. So that comes here. So this node, let's check if it's correct position. It's supposed to be allowed at this point. So the coordinate for Z at that point is 10.5. Is it?
Yeah.
Meters. If we check this node here, should be at 10.49, and that's okay.
That's perfect.
Sawa. So okay. So the so this one is aligned, isn't it?
So when we are doing our modeling properly, how will we know where your stairs will fall, or you check from the architectural drawing? So you divide according to your stairs.
Where the staircase is going to connect.
Yeah.
Because we just looked at this model here. We looked at this. Okay. We looked at this and saw that the staircase is up to this point.
Yeah.
So it's going to get to the beam at this point.
We make sure.
Yes. We just do a construction line in this direction up to that point.
Yeah. The beginning.
Yes.
So you will not need the brick.
To
what we are doing now. You will not need it.
Yes, you will not need to do this, but we'll just do it from the beginning.
Yeah.
From the beginning, we'll prepare a template for the staircase. So
now we are ready to create the staircase.
Yes, so let's come back here. And so we have, so we do a new template.
Yeah.
For the staircase only.
Sure.
So we create a new layer. Let's pick this one, for example. Staircase. Is it staircase template? Then layer 1. See, and I'll put it on.
Yeah.
See, okay. So that layer is gone. So let's pick. Let's work with, let's say, pen 1. The pen 1 is gone. So the edges of the staircase.
Doesn't matter whether the bed is being used or other, because pen 1
has been used.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the pen 1 is in another layer.
Yeah.
I mean the staircase template is in another layer. So it do not affect. But we can be consistent to avoid confusion. So I've used pen 1 for the edges of the staircase because I have seen
it's like beam.
But we can use pen 2.
Okay.
We can use, let's use pen 2 for consistency because pen 1 is the beam for this template. So let me do line box all the way.
We need to add beams, isn't it, here?
Here.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a beam. Okay, fine.
Of shells.
Huh?
Yeah.
So let's start with this point to that point, isn't it? Then the staircase is coming all the way from here to that point, from there to that point, and from here to that point. You see? To that point. So if you do S2, those are that's a new layer we are working on.
Yeah.
So S3, this puts on everything. S2, let's put on the other layer for template. This one. Okay, so let's do the edges as well.
Yeah. The
edges from that point to that point. And the box. So now we need to so if we do it like this, it's going to connect. You see, but I also need to connect the staircase at this point and that point.
Yeah.
Those nodes. So I'm going to do LX, not LX. I do a line all the way there. set to there and there. So this is the flight. It's connected to the rods. Yes, to the nodes on the slab. So there is proper connection to the slab. Okay. So let's also do the landing. You see. So this area we are done. This area is this area. So we have what this area we're going to connect all the way, but you realize from this point to the column there's still a space that doesn't have shells.
Yeah, we have to add.
We have to add, but we can do it from here as part of the staircase.
Okay.
You see, so we can continue this construction line. Let me do LX. So I'll do here. Instead of going to add, we do from the template. And there are many ways of doing it. Not all. I'll do it from the template. So this will come automatically. We're not going to add. We're going to, when we prepare when we move these shells, this template, and use it to make shells, these shells will be there.
Yeah.
So we need to add. We don't need to add. So this is what we have. Fine. We put this on again. So so here we are okay. The shells we are okay here. There's connection to the slab. So we do this point.
Landing.
The landings and this flight here. So you see this flight, these are not so actually the only place we need to be so concerned that it connects to the slab is this here. The rest now we can subdivide the way we want. Actually that's one thing I didn't tell you yesterday. So we can subdivide this 3 times. Let me do LY, LX, I do a line there. PN, 2 points. Can subdivide like that. So I do here. I just want the landing. I'm more interested in the landings. You get? So this is a landing. That's a landing. This entire place is like a landing.
Yeah.
You see? That's where I'm so interested. So this is just in the middle. This does not have a problem.
Right.
The flight we're going to do it more properly. So we need to know where our origin is. We need to know from the template where our origin is, because the origins must match. So this is our origin. Let me do a construction line there. I've done a construction line at that point, you see. So that we do S2 again. This is the staircase, the template, and this is the origin. So that we remove this. So I'm going now to use this template to do both as the flights and the landings. So let's start with the landings. Let's start with the.
Okay.
Let's start with the.
We combine.
We'll combine later. Let's start with the flights. Okay. Let's start with the flights. So for us to do the flights, we are going to take this as beams. We are going to use these pens as beams and take to the as the beam templates. We take to the modeler. So I'm going to do MG, type MG. beams, horizontal, frame analysis. Pick this and click there. Say OK. So this brings us here.